Hi guys, welcome to today's workout. It is me, you, and a single dumbbell. So I have a 10-pound dumbbell. You can grab whatever you want. You can do it without a weight. We're gonna start with the warm-up. We're gonna get in and out in about 35 minutes or so, and it'll be total body, strength, core, cardio, a little bit of everything. So we had a very long workout yesterday, so today's gonna be a little shorter. Nice and light on your feet. Let's start with the tap and reach it up right here. Just punch those arms up. Punch it in front. Just getting that upper and lower body nice and warm. We're gonna hold those feet and punch fast. This is a great way to warm up the core too. 4 more. We're gonna hold it here and twist side to side. Knees are bent, abs are in nice and tight, shoulders are down. You wanna be very aware of that core today because some of the cardio moves are gonna be holding a weight. So we wanna make sure we're nice and warm. 4 more. And we're gonna sink it down side to side. So it's a little different here. You're bringing that shoulder down. Really feeling that core here. 4, 3, 2, give me that little boxer shuffle again. Keep that shuffle and give me some big arm circles. Really swing those arms nice and light on your feet. 4 more. Drop it down to a squat right here. So it's going to be fast-paced and fun today. The intervals are going to be about 30 to maybe 40 seconds, depending on what we're doing. So that means you're going to be working hard. And you're going to have a little bit, just a few seconds of rest in between, but I want you to keep moving. It's a good time to get some water, maybe march in place. Hold it down and pulse. Now we're gonna pulse for 3 and reverse lunge back. We're gonna warm up those hip flexors. So it's a 1, 2, 3. This leg next. As expected. You're gonna feel those legs today, I promise you that. Last one. And now hold that squat down. Hold it and just tap your toes. Chest is up. You can sink it a little further down if you like. Warming up those shins. Now we're going to take the hands down to the ground and walk back to a plank. And we're just going to rock forward and back, reaching through the crown of the head. Whenever you're in a plank, you want to keep your head neutral here. So you don't want to drop your head and look at your feet. You're reaching through the crown of the head. Now just hold it forward. Hold that core in nice and tight. And just give me some shoulder taps here. Now, if you want, you can move those feet a little further apart. Good job. Give me a runner's stretch with that right foot. Hold it there. Bring your hand to the other side, and we're just going to rock back and forth here. And bring it back. We'll go to the other side. So hold that runner stretch, bring your hand to either side of the foot, and then just rock back and forth. Warming up those legs. From here, we're going to bring it to downward facing dog. And we're just going to pump those heels one at a time. Really push that heel down and then lift it up. Now hold both of them down. Come back into plank and just rock back and forth between plank and downward facing dog. It's a great way to warm up. 1 more. And walk those hands back in. Good job. All right, grab some water. We are ready to go. I want to stay on track here. So we are going to grab that dumbbell. For most of the workout, you are going to have the dumbbell. So the first one we're going to do, it's a great way to get low. We're going to do an alternating clean and press. So put your weight down. We're also going to use the weight as a prop. These are going to be super fun. So we're going to have those feet, just a slight toe turn out. We're going to reach down, grab the weight, put it down, and then grab it with the other hand, clean and press. So the palm starts out facing you, and then the palm goes out. So it is a quick movement, but I want you to get used to bringing the legs low to get your hands to the floor. You want to keep a pretty decent pace here, because whether we're jumping or not, that heart rate's going to be up the whole time. You're going to feel that core. We might be adding something to this later, but the point is you want to get nice and low. Last one. And good job. All right, pick that weight up. We're going to do a little hop with a press. So you're not going to push the weight over your head, it's just right here. Right here. So bring your feet together. You're going to use your core to get to the other side. It's not big. Here we go. So it's jump, jump, jump and press, and jump and press. Now, if you don't like that jump, anything you do with 2 feet together, you can do with 1. Woo. I really feel my core on this one. I really feel my quads on this one. You want to keep light on your feet. Are you smiling? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, we're not going to be in one place for too long. Next one's a kettlebell swing, one of my favorites. So you're going to have that turn out. Sorry, my pants are falling down. Hold on to the dumbbell. You're going to go right to shoulder height. And you're going to swing. And I really want you to squeeze your glutes here. Squeeze them. Squeeze. Without leaning back, just squeeze the hamstring and the glute. You're going to feel a little inner thigh here because you're in like a little sumo. Squat. Woo! Push. So this is not jumping, but it is cardio because it's weighted upper and lower body, making it metabolic, meaning that metabolism is going to be pumping well after you are done with me here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Nice work. Next one, we're going to do a side-to-side jump, but we're going to hold the weight. So your feet are together, and you're going to go down and down and down. So it's a little sumo, side-to-side squat, but the weight pulls you down. You can do this without the weight. Kind of slows you down a little bit. I'm going to do a few from the side. You're going to, again, feel those inner and outer thighs. You can hold the weight like this if you like. More of like a little goblet squat grip. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good. Next one's a little strength. It's a fun one. You're going to put the weight down. We're going to do a burpee, a row, jump over, burpee in a row. So you're going to work one arm at a time. So you're going to go down, burpee. Oops, sorry. Take it back. That's what I meant to do. Bring it in, jump over, jump back. There we go. So you're in effect doing a partial burpee because you got to jump those feet back. kind of have to work on the placement. And if you're not jumping over the weight, don't worry about it. You are kind of behind the weight because you need that weight there through your hands. So I want you to give me a nice big row. We did a lot of these yesterday. Now, if you didn't want to jump, you can step. You can walk it over. Nothing wrong with that. Like a single arm row to a half burpee, plank. Last one. Woo. Pick that weight up. I'm gonna grab a quick drink. Woo. How we doing? We're gonna work a little chest now. So it's gonna be a side to side lunge. Inside leg stays straight. Weights here. So you're gonna lunge first, push out and in. Come back together. Lunge, push. I'm gonna do this from the side. So you're gonna feel your chest. You're gonna feel the legs. So it's a side lunge. The outside leg is bent. The inside leg is straight. Definitely gonna feel that chest. Woo. Take a nice big step. Push. Told you it was gonna be total body. Yeah, definitely feel the chest and the front delt. 2 more. Heart rate's definitely up. Last one. Woo. Good job. Next one, similar to what we just did, but with a jump and an overhead press. Don't be scared. It's gonna be okay. So you're gonna go out, jump. Same thing, that leg is straight on the inside. So I'm gonna do it from the side. You're gonna keep that dumbbell close to you. So you're doing a little reverse bicep curl and then an overhead press. Can you do it without the jump? Sure. You can just step, step. You don't have to jump. Be very mindful of your core here. Use your core and your shoulders to bring that weight up. 2 more. Good job. Woo. All right, we're gonna go down to the ground on this one. All right, we're gonna do one of my favorites, a Russian twist up with a tricep press. To get your triceps and your shoulders. You can do this with your feet down, leaning back, or up. But the point is you're leaning back and not here. So start out with your feet down and then bring it up whenever you're ready. If you're ready, you don't have to. So twist, up, tricep. So you're getting core, you're getting shoulders, tricep. So here it is with the feet up. Now what I want you to concentrate on is right from here you go up. So right from the side, you go up. There's very little rest in this workout. We just keep moving. There's very little repeat. There might be components repeated, but there's not a lot repeated. So this is gonna fly by. You're gonna miss me in no time. Woo! But shorter workouts are great. You can really work hard. All my workouts are pretty much interval based, no matter if they're long or short. Last one. Woo! Bring it up. But you need a little more endurance on those longer workouts. Good job. All right. Remember we did that little hop with the overhead press? We're gonna do a jack. You don't have to go all the way up with the weight, and you can tap out like that. You don't have to jump. This one's a little harder. I didn't want to start out with it, so we're doing it now. Heels are down on the jack. Just bang it out. Remember, you can tap out here. I'm going to show you from the side. That weight stays a little bit in front of me to protect you. Don't look up at the weight, look forward. Inner and outer thigh, heart rate. You're going up a little more with that weight than where we were before. Woo! 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Walk it around. Hold that dumbbell. Woo! Breathe. Good job. All right, triceps. So we're gonna take it down to a squat, swing, tricep press. Give me 2 of these though. So it's that kettlebell swing, really a dumbbell swing, keeping those triceps working. We're just gonna do a few with the swings, and then we're just gonna focus just on the straight triceps. 1 more with the swing. Hold these. Slow your movement. Imagine those elbows coming in. Now, if this is too much, here's a nice option. See how I brought the weight down in front? But you want to bring those elbows into the rib cage. So it's really up to you. You're holding that pelvic tilt. From the side, I'm not leaning back. I'm bringing those thumbs down to the top of the shoulder blade. Woo! Now just go down and halfway up. Down and halfway, down and up. Down and halfway, down and up. We only have 2 more. These are harder. Last one. And bring it up. Good job. Hold on to that dumbbell. All right, we have another cardio core. Woo. We're gonna hold on to that dumbbell. We're gonna do a jump squat with the dumbbell. We're gonna put it down and do a half burpee. So I'm gonna do this one from the side. So you're gonna hold on to the dumbbell, you're gonna get low, you're gonna give me a jump, put it down, half burpee. Stay low, jump. Now you can walk. Just get low, and you can just do a pulse. You don't have to do the jump, so there's always a modification. So be nice and light on your feet. Nice job. All right. This one, squat, twist, squat, twist. So your feet are wide. We're going to twist from the pelvis. We're going to get core and shoulder here. So it's down, up. How we doing? Sneaking in some core. Make sure you keep that weight a little bit in front of you so you're not arching your back. See how I'm unloading that heel? I'm giving it a little lift there. You can pick up the pace as long as you stay in control. Whenever that weight's overhead, heart rate goes up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Good job. I'm going to grab a quick drink and check my time. Perfect. Woo. Good job. All right, biceps. You're going to have your weight right here wrapped, feet together, side to side squat with a reverse bicep. So this is your strength, no hopping, but it's gonna get that heart rate up. Keep this in mind. A little bit later, we're gonna add a jump to this. So don't do it now. I want you to concentrate on your form and going deep. Because sometimes when we add the jump, we don't go as low. Feeling those inner and outer thighs. I want you to think about your biceps. Now the weight might feel light. You only have the one dumbbell. But we're gonna do a few things for the biceps. Fear not. Fear not. I have a slight toe turnout. We've done a lot of biceps already. Every time we went down and up with the weight to an overhead press, that was a bicep curl. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Hold on to it. This one, remember that clean and press? We're gonna add a drop squat to it. So, feet apart. We already did a lot of burpees, so we're gonna do a drop squat to this one. We're gonna take that right hand, go down low, clean and press, put it down, drop squat. One of my favorites. Don't rush it. You want to get low because it may slow you down a little bit, but think about all the extra muscles that are going to be working, and that's what's going to have that heart rate come up. Think about how many squats we're doing today. Whew. Push. We have some lunges coming up. We have some plies coming up and some curtsies. We're hitting those legs as well as that upper body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Good job. All right. We're gonna have that weight right here. Woo. We're gonna take those feet to the side. So you're gonna plie and then curtsy. So it's a 1, 2, 3, curtsy. 1, 2, 3, curtsy. Breathe. Heart rate should be up. Chest is up. It's like a sumo squat. You just have a slight, very slight lean forward, only because you're holding that weight. Feel those inner thighs. I want you to go low. You should be feeling those quads. Keep the pressure on, you're almost there. Last one. There's a method to my madness. Put it down, keep moving. All right, remember those side to side we did with the bicep curl? We're gonna add another component to that. We're gonna add a jump, and you're gonna add an overhead press. So it's gonna be reverse bicep curl, overhead press with a jump. So feet together, you're gonna go down, up. Now you can go right up. See how I did that? See how I did that? So you can go right up, or you can jump in and then go up. Really your call. If you don't like that, go back to the side to side. That's why I did these first, so you have something to go back to. It's all good. You have to kind of tell yourself what to do. You can't just wing it. You have to know if you're going right up, it's gonna be a little harder. Keep the arms close to the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job. Hold on to that weight with your right hand. Recover your heart rate a little bit. Notice how I keep moving. Recover. We're gonna do a single arm row to a side lateral raise. So I'm gonna do this angled. Left foot forward, back leg. You can have your toe up, your heel up or down. I'm gonna keep it down. I'm gonna keep this arm close to the body. We're gonna focus on the back and the shoulder. Now, you have to work really hard in your core here. So you're gonna feel those obliques. You're gonna use your back. Now don't lift the back up, so don't do this. Don't do that. This arm is just there for a little support. Now we only have the one weight, so you can slow this down, or you can pick up the pace. Woo! Only a slight bend in that elbow. 2 more. Last one. Remember what side you worked. Left foot forward, right arm, right? All right. The next one, breathe. I want you to catch your breath here. Next one is cardio. It's going to be a skater with a push down. So we worked those legs, we worked in the curtsy. This is similar to that. I want you to think about it as a curtsy. I want you to think about it as a one-legged squat. So feet together. We're going to go jump, jump. And you're going to push that weight away. Now, I'm trying to stay in the camera frame. You can go a little wider here. Even if you go an inch, you're going to feel it. Use your carpet, use your floor for a guide. You can even take this up and back. You can sink it down a little lower. You can have that foot behind if you want a little more stability. I keep it lifted. Heart rate goes up if you pick up the pace. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Recover. Put that weight in your left hand. All right, we're on track. We're almost there. All right, right leg forward. You know what? Right leg forward. I'll do it from this side. Hand comes on your leg. Just that back leg is nice and light. Chest up. 1 pull and 1 side lat. Keep going. I'm going to turn my body to the front, just so you can see that I'm keeping this shoulder down. So I'm not lifting up. My palm is down. I want you to feel your core here, because we are working the core the whole time in this workout. Gone are the days where you're like, oh, I'm going to do 10 minutes of abs at the end of my workout. That's fine, but the focus on your core the whole workout works the core too, just like any other muscle group. We rarely say, oh, we're going to work the biceps for 10 minutes. We're a little obsessed with the core, as we should be, not only to stay strong, but to stay nice and firm. You have to maybe pay attention to that muscle a little bit more, because there's so many angles. There's your obliques, upper and lower abdominals, erector spinae in the back. 2 more. I'm feeling this leg a little bit. Last one. Good job. Woo! Nice cardio there. All right, even though we were just working that muscle. But I want you to be aware of your core the whole time. Every time we're in a plank, every time, right? Woo! Okay, next one, we're gonna hold onto the weight. Might not work. You might have to hold it like this. I always try for this, but it inevitably falls. Your feet are apart. You're gonna go down with a jump. You're gonna put it down, star. Jump, star. Jump, star. Jump, star. See how it kind of falls? Now you might be on the floor. I'm on an uneven carpet. but it's no problem. If I were to put it down, I'm just gonna have to go a little lower. Now, you can come up with one leg. You can do your jump, come up. Doesn't really matter, your preference. 2 legs is gonna be harder. No lie. And you really wanna get those arms up. Whew. How do those inner thighs feel? 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Definitely felt my low back on that one. You have to be careful, but it was very core focused. Woo. Bring it down. Bring it down. Suitcase crunch. It's a fun one. It's like a part pullover, which is going to hit the back. We don't have a bench here. So you have your legs in tabletop. You come up and crunch. You extend and crunch. Now, if you don't want to extend, just go back and come up. Or maybe one leg. Maybe one leg, maybe both. Maybe you're going to alternate. So I really want you to get the pullover. Hopefully you can see that. My elbows are slightly bent. Pullovers work the shoulders and the lats. You're going to feel the back here. And you're definitely going to feel that core. Crunch it. I like this one because you can rest your head down for the pullover. And then I really want you to exhale deeply. 2 more. Your hips are down. Come on up. Woo. Make sure your hips are down on that one. Sometimes we add a little extra momentum. Should have said that earlier. All right. Perfect. 2 more cardios. They're going to be quick though. For the legs. Woo. So, you got that weight here. Right here. You're going to be in a lunge. So, we're going to go down just for a little pop. Now, if you don't like it, you're going to just stay with your pulse. No big deal. This is going to fire your heart rate too. These are going to be quick. Your knee stays over the heel. You can also do this without the weight. But we've been holding on to that weight the whole time, so let's finish strong, right? Notice how I jump from the ground up. 8 more. So it's kind of like the downward movement starts the upward movement. Woo! All right. Deadlift to front raise. Then we do cardio on the other side. We are done. Feet apart. So you're gonna bring it down. Deadlift, front raise. Not quite done with those shoulders. This also works the core. Now you can have a bent knee on the deadlift. The closer those legs are together, the harder it'll be. I don't like to do them with my feet next to each other, like on top of each other, touching. I like a little space there because I think it's the same as almost like hip distance, shoulder distance with the upper body. So when you come up out of your deadlift, just come up to standing and then do that front raise. 1 more cardio after this, which is going to really fire up the legs. I love that. Last one. I love effective cardio that's also very sculpting. So you have the left foot forward, wrap the weight, right leg forward. Get into that lunge. It doesn't have to be low, but what I don't want you to do is go down and then like that. I don't want you to jump like that. I want you to jump from the ground up or pulse. Those are the only 2 options on this one. Keep you safe, your joints safe, and your knees rock until you're 100. Get low. Here we go. It's hardly a jump. I'm not moving the weight, I'm just holding it. For a little resistance. I'm really feeling that quad. You can do some pulses here, but you want to sink and come up. You can pick up the pace, but your chest is up. You can do it without the weight. We are almost there though. Let's finish like a rock star. 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice job. Good job. Breathe. Hold that weight up. Slow squat. Feet apart. Nice and slow. This is part of your cool down. I want you to focus on breathing. Now your body's nice and warm, so you can bring those hips down to your knees if it allows. I want you to feel those muscle fibers. Chest is lifted. Squeeze off those heels. Squeeze your abs. Don't rush to come up. That's the good stuff at the bottom right here. Slow. We have 2 more. Like you're in mud or quicksand. Slow. Put that weight down. I think that is the first time we've really put the weight down other than switching with the rows. Woo. So work out the kinks here. Wrist circles, open up the hands, arm circles. You guys did amazing. Time check, 37 minutes. Okay, I'm always a little over, you know that about me. But we're just gonna do a quick stretch. I'll try to put a nice slow song on. All right, oh, there's sirens outside. You hear that? This is called the Toozy Slide. I don't know. Slow though. Cool down song, I guess. All right, feet apart. Knees bent, slight toe turn out. Take it a little wider here. We're going to bring the shoulder down for 2. I may have to turn it off. Now we're going to hold this next one. You're going to feel that nice stretch through the obliques here. And bring this arm out. And bring it up. Now straighten both legs. And bring it over. Good job, other side. Feeling that nice stretch through the inner thigh. My hands are pretty light. I'm not pouncing on my legs here. Bring that arm around, nice flat back. And bring it up. Release it, arms to the side, flat back. All the way down. Let everything go here. You can walk your hands out a little bit if it's too much on the back. Walk your hands over to your left thigh. Bring your chest down to that thigh. And then walk it over to the other side. Now walk those hands in front and really extend the spine here. I'm going to show you from the side. It's a great stretch for the back. You're going to put one hand down. You're going to start to rotate from here and then drive the arm up. Don't hurt yourself here. Just nice and light. You want to feel the rotation here Bring it to the other side. Take your time with the rotation. Let your spine rotate and then bring the arm up. And then bring it down. And then walk the feet in. You can also jump the feet, roll it up. Big shoulder roll. Let's round the back. Scoop out your belly as if you are making a C. Hands behind you. Drop. Oh, we're at the top of the playlist again. Back of the hand down. Open up the chest. My favorite stretch. You have to also tuck the pelvis here. This is great if you hold tension in your chest, like we all do, especially now. Big shoulder rolls, arm circles, whatever you want to call them. And take a deep breath up. Hands to your heart. Take a moment to put some gratitude in your heart. To give thanks to whatever you believe in for the ability to do this workout, even if it's believing in yourself. The ability physically, mentally, emotionally to do this workout, the commitment it takes, and just honor that. You did something amazing for yourself today. Don't harshly judge yourself. If you missed a couple of burpees, so what? You know what? There are days where you probably have done 5 more. So every day is a little different when we wake up in our bodies, depending on how we slept, depending on stress, what's going on in our life. So be kind to yourself and take that good energy from this class, from this workout, and feel great about yourself. And then you know what? You're gonna make somebody else feel great. You might smile a little more. You might be singing out a little more. You might make somebody smile. So take a deep breath, exhale, and have a great day, guys. High fives. I'll see you next time.